inching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out.
And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
First play, Mahomes looking to throw it. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Mahomes going to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll find Hall. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Now left side on the swing pass. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
The Browns at 4-3, a game over 500. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good.
Mahomes hit. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down.
They go play fake. Mahomes under pressure, and they got to him again. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Here's Lou Hedley on now to punt the football.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Here's Lou Hedley now. Deep to return is Scotty Miller.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Throwing now is Allen. This one complete to Scott Miller. Down the left sideline. He's on his way. Touchdown, Packers. Scotty Miller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at an offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they are over 500 for the season, 4-3. They got back above 500 with a victory last week. And, Charles, you think this is a very important week for them, do you not?
I certainly do, because when you start to do the math, and yes, I'm using my fingers to count. If you're 4-4 at the midway point, let's say you're saying 10 wins is your cutoff line for a playoff berth. It's usually right around that number. A loss here, all of a sudden you've got to go 6-2 down the stretch just to reach 10 wins. That means this game is vital.
Flush to his right.
Oh, poor decision there, and it's going to be intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick.
And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that'll make the score 14-0. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Browns drive about to get started. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick 6. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Oh, nice saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
2nd down and 6 now.
On play action, Allen steps away. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
The give is to DeMercado.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
On the handoff, it's DeMercado.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown.
His 6th rushing touchdown on the year, number 8 overall. And the Packers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They go play action. Now Mahomes. He's going to try and go deep again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Anthony Schwartz, the intended target.
And that'll bring up 2nd down.
You look at this Packers defense.
They're currently 6th in the NFL in defending the run.
I jotted down in my notes and prepping for this game that this is definitely an area we got to keep an eye on because you're talking about where they rank in stopping the run. Well, how about what they're facing? This unit loves to run the football, and they rank highly in the league in getting it done.
Yeah, power against power. Something's got to give. Now a handoff up the middle. Rucker, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there.
Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, They seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Extra point by Vizcaino, up and good. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So following the touchdown, Vizcaino back out to send this one away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. So for this offense, Charles, remember, drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Here's 2nd and 3. Allen off the play fake. He'll get this to DeMercado. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. Here's DeMercado. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Allen. To the right side, complete to Miller. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. So in the 2nd quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a
touchdown, Packers. Scotty Miller with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Browns drive about to get started. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now a 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go. Rucker, and only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle. He's got a first and maybe more. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, 77 yards. And the Browns get a bit closer. Vizcaino now for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's now 28-14. Vizcaino back to work after the made field goal. He'll send this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Here's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's DiMercado. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Here comes 3rd down and 7. A run, it's DiMercado. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. Running, DiMercado. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. And now they'll throw with Allen. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, that'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down at about the length of the football. The jumbo set out there, 3rd and inches. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. Allen taking it himself. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short. They'll try and run for it. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Amari DiMercato with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Oh, he's going to be brought down a few yards short of the goal line, and they're going to be unable to stop the clock from here. So close yet so far. And that's going to be how this first half will come to an end. Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Allen now on first down. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's going to take this across the 50 into Browns territory. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 120 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On first down, Allen. And a big loss here as he's taken down. After the sack, oh, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. From midfield, here's Allen. Slant route to Miller. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Here's Allen. Open man is Duvernay. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Devin Duvernay. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it.
He's got a man, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 34.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Zaire Franklin.
Well, it certainly feels like this defensive group has figured this guy out to the tune of a big lead in this one. And you know that he's frustrated with how this game has gone. And now with back-to-back interceptions, he's got to find a way to get out of his own head and start making better plays.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
Allen going to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
2nd and 7.
Allen now looks to throw.
That's taken in by Duvernay.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
To the air, Allen. His throw caught at about the 5. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers.
Scotty Miller.
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Packers have taken a 5-touchdown lead. Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Makes the score Packers 49, Browns 14. Cameron Dicker to kick off.
Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare.
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Mahomes now on 1st down. Flushed out right.
Got a man, it's Mayer.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Another big play as they get 28 out of that one.
There's a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Will go down as a gain of 6. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now it's Mahomes again. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 27-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check back.
On first down, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Breece Hall, 27 yards. And the Browns get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Well, he wasn't the guy they were initially going for, but after going through the progressions, it worked.
When you have plenty of people who catch the football, you don't always have to go to your primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
And the man out of the backfield gets in for the score. They're going to try and run. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Vizcaino now to kick off as he'll send this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. But not that any of the points would be needed, but CD, they've got enough time left here. They can definitely score on this drive, maybe even an ensuing drive as well, if they really want to drive home this landslide victory.
Yeah, we're certainly about to see just how aggressive they want to be here down the stretch. And what some coaches do is they try and meet it halfway, meaning they want to continue to run their offense, but they'll put in a lot of backups to do it and then tell the opposing coach, hey, I had to get them some work too. I can't just let them sit over on the sidelines all the time.
To throw, it's Allen. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
This offense so far on third down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Open man here is Conklin. And he is going to have a Packers first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. On first, and now a fumble. The ball's out, and this is picked up by the Browns. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
You and I have been around teams, and they all have goals for games, don't they? And every team we've ever talked to says what?
No turnovers.
Don't turn the ball over. 0. And they were that close to getting it done. Won't cost them today, but they'll hate that when they're watching the game tape.
Now after the fumble recovery, it's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
You better be afraid of girl 15. Mike 55.
Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Michael Mayer, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Well, it seemed like they were so focused elsewhere, they forgot about the tight end spot, and he's the one that burns them there to make this a 3-score game here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
I think there might be a little bit of defensive fatigue from those guys on that side of the ball, partner, because they've been spending their time trying to stop them from all angles. This time the tight end gets them.
So following the touchdown, Vizcaino back out to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. I'm sure the message as they come out onto the field was, hey, take care of the football, because the fumble last possession led to a touchdown. Still a 3-score game, though.
You don't want things to start to snowball. You know, one error leads to another, which leads to another. And then all of a sudden you're fighting for your life down the stretch instead of finishing the game in style, which is what they're trying to do on this drive.
That would be a pretty amazing comeback, but we've seen crazier things happen in the National Football League.
We certainly have.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. Even with the good gain, I thought they might accept that one.
Yeah, you thought maybe they'd go with the downs as opposed to the yardage. So if you're taking the yardage now, 2nd and less than 5, that tells me you feel good about how your offense is working.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they've got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
And it's a Packers touchdown. Scotty Miller, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Packers are closing in on a 6-2 start as they extend this 4th quarter advantage. They'll try and run it here. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Browns drive about to get started. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again. Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Check, check. We own them. We own them. 44, 44. Mike, 44. Cut. Hey, 15.
On play action, it's Mahomes. On the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. He's on his way. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. The Packers keeping the offense out there now as he'll go for 2. Allen will try to throw for it. And he will not make it to the goal line as this try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. Here comes Hall. He's going to bring it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9.
44 is the Mike. I got you. Hey, 57. 44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. That's right, baby. They don't want it. 44. Mike, 44. Hey, come on out here. Come get some.
Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
44 is the Mike. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. 44 is the Mike. 44 is Mike. Check. Here we go. 44.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rock Ya-Sin. Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road and help seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Allen is actually going to throw it here. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he's out of bounds.